Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Hey, coming to you live with Danny Dimes. He is going to bring us some more victories here today. I mean, I don't know. If you would just tail him, he'd probably be up 10 dimes right now. But yeah, he's going to bring us some college basketball here. Let's go ahead and take a look where we are on ogcappers.com. You can see all the fine work that Danny's been doing, only trailing Ruben, only because Ruben had like the craziest day you could have, like a 22-8 day. Like that was pretty insane. But Danny's been plugging away here, 9-2, just a huge winning percentage there. So whatever you do, make sure you go to Danny's page, click on him as the hot capper. Go ahead and purchase one of his pick packages and then use the promo code OG20 to save you 20%. Again, ogcappers.com, where you can find our best bets every single day. That is for sure. So let's bring him in. Danny, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Good. So yeah, we have this pretty good matchup here in the SEC today, right?
Yeah,
Kentucky
should be a good
versus
game.
Mississippi State. Now, I think this one's pretty intriguing, right? Because if you look at where Kentucky stands, they're kind of the favorite, perhaps to win, their conference. I mean, you can see some money going their way. I don't know if I'm a believer quite yet. But, it's one of those, like, overall, they have an 8th ranked offense, but I kind of look at this Mississippi State team and where they are defensively. They're like nationally sitting at about 11. So right now we have Mississippi State. Looks like they are short favorites. -3 here, total 156.5. So bring us all of your knowledge today, Danny.
Well, I feel like it keeps on creeping up, surprisingly. It seems like the money keeps coming in on Kentucky as dogs, but the line keeps going up. So,
Yeah, so like that's what
uh,
happened is last night I know this was sitting at like -2 and now it's
yeah.
at, right.
Yeah, so we're not going to mess around with the spread here. We're just going to take the money line. You get it -160. Mississippi State at home this year. Well, this year, yeah, 15 of the last 17 are wins. So they're just crushing at home. And
Right.
then also, too, I mean, I don't want to sound sour here, but Kentucky's kind of burned me a couple times this season too. When they should have won outright, like a bunch of times, and they ended up losing. So yeah, I just can't get on board with this team at all. And I think it's a good stop for Mississippi State to kind of turn it on here at the end of the year. Hopefully kick that into conference play and then get themselves a decent seeding in the tournament.
Yeah, so I like to do some modeling, right? That's what I like to
Hmm.
do. So I take a look at different models in order to come up with, basically a team that can go ahead and pass all the tests. But what I find interesting with the SEC right now is that the home team is the homers. I mean, the officiating goes their way. So I find that pretty cool that right now we're expected Mississippi State actually to get to the line at least 3 more times, right? So having a 6-point advantage, from the stripe. So what do you think about that? And do you ever, take officiating into any of your, plays
Not often, unless there's something that's blatantly like people are talking about.
like
But I
this?
do, yeah. But I do for in terms of getting fouls and stuff like that. I will look at it as that like a deciding factor once in a while, looking at free throw percentage and how many times they get the line on average versus another team. If I'm looking at a dog or one of those action type games where you just kind of want to have some
Sure.
action on the game, sometimes you can go look at what they do from the charity stripe. That also
Yeah,
helps doing like over unders too. So if you could score when there's no, when time's not being taken off the clock, that's great for overs.
exactly.
And how basketball games, the last 2 minutes takes like 9 hours to play. So
Yeah, I saw something on Twitter. I thought it was funny because it was literally like a minute and 51 left. And the actual true game time or time that we would spend watching it,
mhm.
it was 22 and a half minutes.
Yeah, that seems like the status quo, unfortunately. But
It's worse in the NBA, that's for sure.
yeah,
Worse in the
that's how it
NBA.
is sometimes, I guess. But no, we're
I
gonna
mean,
we're gonna
why
stick with
do
the
we
home
need
team
all
here
those
tonight, though.
timeouts anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we've been kind of dealing with a ladder challenge with you. And it
Yes.
sounds like you might have some exciting ladder information for us today. I think we're working on what, day 3 or day 4?
This
Which
is
is
this
it?
is number 4. Yesterday we posted here. I'm trying to look up what I got here. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
play
okay.
4. Yeah, play 4
Play
we
4.
got. Yeah.
Okay, play 4.
Play 4. Yep, this one's we're gonna risk 388 and it's gonna bring us up to 8:15. Yes.
Hell yeah, I like it, Danny.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a
I'm ready.
money line parlay. Here we go. We got the Maple Leafs tonight in hockey, and we're gonna parlay that with Colorado State money line.
Oh,
They're a
nice.
7.5-point favorite, so I like that. I like that spot. Another sharp money on the spread itself. So I like to kind of follow the sharps and then take that money line. I like those playing those -6s to -10s in terms of the money line for the ladder challenges. I just feel like it's more of a it works in our favor kind of scenario there.
Yeah. So if you watch my video today, I do like the Maple Leafs, and also I have Colorado State right here. I have them winning by about 6.5. So not quite covering that spread, but absolutely love them on the money line. So
yeah, let's get it.
I'm in.
Let's cash the 4. If we hit this one, we'll take out our initial bet, $50. I think it was it 50 or 100? I can't remember which one I started this one at. But we did post yesterday. So if people are saying, well, what happened to day 3? We called it. If I was going to post anything, it would be on Twitter, and I posted it.
Correct. So. Yeah, because I love that play with the Magic and with Tarleton. I mean, You've been throwing out just absolute winners here, so I love it. Because I'm not the one that does the parlay, so I always look to you guys to help me with
basketball. Basketball's not good for that. I say that for football.
Well, it's one of those that I've just always, spent my life, dedicated it to finding, versus the spread. So now suddenly you can take alternate lines and you can take player props. It's all, throws me off of my game. So Danny, I look to you.
I do like for what it's worth too, on these types of plays where you can do like some money line parlays and stuff like that. I do like taking a hockey play and getting up to like a +2.5.
Oh, sure, right.
That's always fun to do. When I start getting out. So if we win this one tonight, I might take, if I find any sharp action in hockey, I might go ahead and like take the alternate +2.5 on something I think is going to win straight up. So I feel like that's a good kind of like play to throw in your ladder. So those, and like I said, the -6s to -10s on the money line for basketball seems to be pretty sure bets more often than not. So
yeah, see, I'm pretty lame. This might be my very first ladder challenge that I'm tailing, just so you know.
All right, good. Let's keep it going then.
I'm going to make, 40 or 50 bets based off of a series of percentages. That's how I cap. And so I find it exciting when other folks do fun things that I can make money at. So I trust Danny. You guys should trust Danny. Go ahead, give him a follow there at _Danny_Dime. So you make sure you get all of his plays on Twitter, because you never know when something else is going to come out. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications here on our YouTube channel. Again, check out Danny's plays over at ogcappers.com. We usually have a selection of best bets and 3-game pick packages for you. Use the promo code that's up there on the screen, OG20, to save you 20%. And hopefully we can have Danny back again today. I might make a cake or something if we win.
All right.
When we win. Why does
that's right? Let's do it.
All right. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. We'll see you later.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.